Hey Aquanuts, welcome back to another Tip Tuesday. This is episode 12. If you have not watched episode 11, I highly suggest that you do that. You can click right above my head somewhere and you'll be able to go directly to that. And then you can come back to this video. Let's jump right into it with tip number 1. One of my customers asked, why is CYA so hard to maintain in my pool? It's either too high or too low. The answer to that is really simple. There are people, and this customer happens to be one of them, that only use a certain type of chlorine in their pool. Now, as most of you already know, if you've watched some of the other videos that I've done, there are many different types of chlorine. Some of them have CYA in them, some of them do not. If you're using the types like sodium hypochlorite or calcium hypochlorite that do not have stabilizer or CYA in them, cyanuric acid, then you are going to have to add that manually. What I prefer is to use a tablet feeder with trichlor tabs that have CYA in them in conjunction with doing a weekly shock treatment using something called calcium hypochlorite shock. That's a granular form of shock, or using the liquid form of shock called sodium hypochlorite. Doing that method seems to balance it out very well, and you can just keep an eye on your CYA. The weeks that your CYA is kind of drifting up there, back down on the tablets. The week that your CYA is going a little bit low, maybe you want to use a little bit more tablets in your tablet feeder. Tip number 2 comes from Shannon, and that is chlorine is shock. Shock is chlorine. Shock is actually not even a thing. It's a verb, not a noun. It's something that you do. So even though you might buy a package that says shock on it, it's not really a product. So you take granular chlorine and you put it in the pool, and the act of doing that is rapidly increasing your chlorine level, and that is shocking your pool. Liquid chlorine is shock. Granular chlorine is shock. Shock is granular chlorine. Shock is liquid chlorine. Whenever you are putting it in a pool to rapidly increase your chlorine level. So shock has chlorine in it. It is what it is. It's pretty simple. Tip number 3, have rules for food and drink around your pool. Mine is pretty relaxed, to be honest with you. When you're having burgers and fries that we've cooked on the Big Green Egg or whatever your grill is, try to eat that at the table. Don't take it over to the pool. If it's something like a watermelon or something, fine. You can eat that next to the pool and just kind of toss the rinds in the trash whenever you're done. Popsicles, they're fine. Your pool, your rules. But one thing that we cannot budge on, any type of beverage, and as you guys know, I love me some pina colada. There is no glass in the pool, no glass whatsoever. We talked about that in episode 5 of Tip Tuesday, and again, if you want to go look at that video, it is right up here. There should be a card above my head, so you can go check out that, where I talk extensively about not having any glass anywhere near your pool, and that includes not having a glass table on your pool deck. Tip number 4, let's throw some shade out there. There's a lot of people that have a ton of sun just beaming down on their pool all day long, and when they're out there, they're kind of getting scorched, they're getting sunburnt, that type of stuff, and their pool's really hot. Well, there are products that you can buy that are called sun sails. Sun sails come in many different shapes, sizes, and colors, and basically what it is think of it as a giant see-through tarp that hangs over your pool. And I'll try to put some pictures right here and you can kind of see what I am talking about when I'm talking about a sun sail. It stays up there pretty much year round. You can take it down, obviously. I'm gonna leave some links in the description below. You can check that out. If you buy one of those products, then you are supporting the channel because those are affiliate links. I appreciate every single time that you click on one of those links. It helps me keep making these videos for you. Tip number 5, did you see the sign? I recommend having signs up around your pool and around your property, letting people know what to expect and what you expect from them when they're on your pool deck and when they're swimming in your pool. Obviously, a no glass sign is one of my must-haves, and some type of a pool rules sign is a must. A no diving sign is also very important to me, and if you don't have those, you kind of run a risk of some lawsuits if something were to happen. Hopefully it doesn't. But I also like to have some fun signs out there too that just kind of give people a chuckle, and I have, of course, linked them in the description below, so go check them out. And your bonus for today is always remember that you are unique, just like everybody else. Source unknown. If you've liked this video, you want me to continue to make those, please hit that thumbs up button. If I've earned it, hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 13 of Tip Tuesday. Have a nice day.